I've been shooting this video for quite a while, since last night, because, really, today is a significant day. It marks the 10-year anniversary of the dawn of a new era of my life. But before I can expect you to understand how extreme this shift was for me, I want to tell you a little bit about my personal history. Ever since I can remember, all I ever wanted to be was a professional soccer player. So as you can imagine, my dream pushed me to be the best athlete I could be. And from this experience, I learned a couple of skills and formed some habits that were really important in getting me to where I am today. You know, I learned how to drive, how to set goals, how to smash through them, how to accomplish things in a right way. But let me get back to the story because I got off track a little bit. So July 31st, before my career ever took off as I was hoping to be a soccer player, I got into a car accident, and it resulted in me spending the next 100+ days in a hospital setting. I was under strict medical supervision because I had a traumatic brain injury, or a TBI. It was serious stuff. You know, I was hit pretty hard on the head, and I had to be taken care of. I was unconscious. I was in a coma. I was on life support. And let me get back to the script because I'm better at that. So, first I was at the trauma center after being revived several times by the emergency medical team. You know, the firefighters, they got there first thing. God bless them. Thank you so much. You guys saved my life. Delray Fire and Medical Team. You guys are awesome. You know, you had to cut the roof off my car. You had to pull me out. You had to figure out what was wrong with me. Well, you know, his heart's not beating, his heart's barely beating, and he's not breathing. So I guess they you know, had to shock me or do whatever they had to do. But thank you guys. I'm eternally grateful for all of that. And now, let's see. I was at the trauma center in Delray, at Delray Medical Center. You guys, another awesome team. I love you. You're all fabulous. You did what you had to do. Dr. Zucker, you were there. You were the neurosurgeon. He had to perform a craniotomy on me. Means drill a little hole in your head because there was a lot of swelling going on in the brain, and it had to be done. So, where was I next? Oh, because I had a tracheotomy, which is something that you get when you can't breathe. It's like an artificial machine to help you keep breathing. It's very common for people to get pneumonia when this happens. And while you're in a coma and you have pneumonia, it's not a really good thing, not a promising thing, but luckily I made it past all of that. For whatever reason, I'm still here, and I'm very happy to be still here. So they transferred me to another hospital down in Fort Lauderdale called Kindred. And those are some more wonderful people who took care of me, gave me everything I needed. They saved my life because pneumonia, when you're in a coma, it's not the best time to get it. Well, it's never a good time to get it, but definitely not a good time to get it when you're in a coma. So I was there for about another month, and finally, that's where I started a little bit of my physical therapy. I was starting to, well, my therapy in general, not just physical, because I had all kinds of therapy. I mean, I had cognitive function loss. You know, my memory was awful. I remember if you've ever seen the movie, I can't remember what movie it was now, but there was a guy called 5 Second Tom. He would say, "Hi, I'm Tom," and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. "Hi, I'm Tom." That was like me in the beginning. The beginning stages, I don't know if that's called amnesia or what it's called. But my memory was just so off short term, and you know, it's gotten a lot better. I still that's why I've got these notes here with me, because they're trying to keep me on track. I've been shooting this video, like I said, for going on 2 days probably now. But let me get back to it. Where am I? You know. Oh yeah, the main reason that November 10th is so important to me, which was yesterday, because now today's the 11th and it's my birthday, I actually got out of the hospital on November 10th. And November 11th is my birthday, which, you know, I've kind of put them all as one thing, and I'm going to celebrate it today as both of them, the anniversary of both awesome births in my life. But on November 10th, they told me 5 words. 5. You have reached your peak. And now, if I would have listened to those 5 words and let them sink in and become a part of me, you know, I'd probably still be helpless. I'd probably, well, not helpless, but I wouldn't be anywhere near as far as I am today. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. I want to talk about, you know, how I got my mind right, and that's let me do all the things I'm doing today. And I'm very happily doing everything I'm doing today. Oof. This being on camera stuff is a little different than being in person. I'd much rather talk to you in person. So I gotta admit, at first when I heard, you know, you have reached your peak, I was terrified, and I thought, oh no, poor me, blah blah blah, they don't think I'm good enough, and I'm not good enough, and all this bullshit. But you know what? That's what it was. It was bullshit. They were all self-limiting beliefs. They were not serving me. So I had to get rid of all that garbage. And, you know, notice how I was saying they, because that's what I was doing. I was trying to place the blame on someone else. I wasn't taking responsibility. So what does it come down to? It comes down to me taking responsibility. The first step I had to get my mind right. I had to get rid of all the fears, all the doubts. I had to take responsibility, and I had to believe. I had to believe in myself, and I had to believe I had a purpose. I had to believe in something bigger than myself. You see, when I left the hospital, I was awarded with the title of TBI Survivor. And that's something I say I'm very proud of, but I have never liked the idea of just surviving. So today, I like to say I've moved beyond. I'm not just a survivor, but I'm a thriver. I'm a TBI thriver. And now I've made it my mission. I want to help as many people as I can. People that have been through TBIs, anybody with any kind of self-limiting belief about where they are, who they are, why they can't do what they want to do. I want to help them get past all that bullshit and get to where they want to be, from surviving to thriving, because that's what life is about. You've got to enjoy yourselves. And honestly, I found the best way to enjoy myself is to do what I call thrive. So now, I'm in the process of building a website. It's called beyondtbi.org. Here, I want to share with you all the little bits and pieces about my journey. You know, the reason I'm calling it Beyond TBI because I want to start with TBI, people with TBIs, and help them relearn all the things that they're missing. Or not that they're missing, that things that might not have been taught to them. Things that helped me so much. That's what it's more about my experiences, and I hope that they can help you guys get to overcome like I have in the same way. So, first things first, I want to teach you a little trick. We all have the same toolbox. And it's locked. But the key is inside your mind. So keep an open mind. And learn to use it. And I'm just going off now because I had something said. You know what? Scripts are not for me. I'm going to probably reshoot this video several more times, but for now I'm going to leave it like this. I might watch it once or twice more, but thrive beyond.